You know that moment when you're sitting in your favorite chair, the house is quiet, and you realize you can do exactly what you want, when you want? That feeling isn't just pleasant, it might be the secret to thriving in your later years. Today, we're going to explore why living alone after 75 isn't something to fear, but rather an opportunity to rediscover yourself in ways you never imagined. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, but won't I be lonely? Or what if something happens? Those are valid concerns we'll address, but first, let me share something fascinating from a Johns Hopkins study of seniors aged 75 to 90. Researchers found that those who lived alone reported higher life satisfaction, stronger cognitive function, and even better physical health markers than their peers in shared living situations. Let's start with the first surprising benefit: the freedom of personal rhythms. After decades of accommodating others' schedules, raising children, caring for spouses, meeting work demands, living alone lets you sync your days with your body's natural clock. Here's what this looks like in practice. Wake when your body wants. No more adjusting to an early bird spouse. Eat what and when you're truly hungry. No compromising on meals. Create spaces exactly as you like them. That chair always where you left it. Take 78-year-old Martha, who told me, "For the first time since childhood, I eat breakfast at 11 a.m. because that's when I'm actually hungry. My digestion has never been better." The second benefit might surprise you: unexpected social expansion. Contrary to what you might expect, many seniors find their social lives blossom when living alone. Here's why. 1. Intentional connections. When you're not surrounded by people, you're more likely to reach out meaningfully. 2. Diverse relationships. Without a built-in companion, you might join new groups or reconnect with old friends. 3. Generational bridges. Living solo often leads to more visits from family who want quality one-on-one time. Consider 82-year-old Robert, who transformed his weekly grocery trip into a social event after his wife passed. "I plan my shopping for Tuesday mornings when my favorite cashier works. We've become real friends. She even saves me recipes now." Now, these first two benefits, personal freedom and social expansion, create what gerontologists call the independence dividend. But there are 3 more profound advantages we need to explore, including one that could actually help you live longer. That quiet moment with your morning coffee, where the only sounds are the birds outside and your own thoughts. What if I told you this solitude isn't just peaceful, but actually nourishing your brain and body in ways science is only beginning to understand? Let's explore 2 more surprising benefits of living alone that go far beyond simple independence. The third benefit is what psychologists call cognitive reawakening. When you're solely responsible for your environment and decisions, something remarkable happens: your brain creates new neural pathways to adapt. Studies at the University of Chicago found seniors living alone showed 23% better problem-solving skills, stronger short-term memory recall, more creative thinking patterns. Here's how to maximize this mental boost. Practice single-handed cooking, challenging yourself to prepare meals using non-dominant hand occasionally. Rotate home decor seasonally, forces spatial memory and planning skills. Take different routes to regular destinations. 81-year-old Helen, who moved to her own apartment after decades of family caregiving, told me, "I thought I'd feel lost, but instead I feel sharper than I have in years, like my brain woke up from a long nap." Now, the fourth benefit might be the most medically significant: the healing power of sovereign space. Chronic low-grade stress from compromising your needs accelerates aging, while having control over your environment does the opposite. 1. Immune boost. Cortisol levels drop when you're not constantly negotiating shared spaces. 2. Pain reduction. Arthritis sufferers report fewer flare-ups in personalized environments. 3. Sleep quality. Controlling light, noise, temperature leads to deeper rest. Try these space sovereignty strategies. Designate a no-compromise zone, one room or corner exactly as you want it. Establish sensory sanctuaries, a quiet reading nook, a music-filled kitchen. Create decision-free areas, a closet with only favorite outfits to eliminate choice fatigue. After his wife passed, 79-year-old George converted their guest room into his ideal den, complete with aviation memorabilia from his pilot days. My blood pressure dropped 15 points within a month, his doctor noted. What's fascinating is how these benefits compound. Mental stimulation leads to better sleep, which reduces pain, which increases mobility. But there's one final, most profound advantage we need to discuss. Living alone can lead to the most authentic relationships of your life. You know that feeling when you're completely yourself, no pretending, no compromising, just pure authenticity? That's the unexpected gift, waiting for those who embrace solo living later in life. Today, we'll explore how living alone after 75 can lead to the most genuine relationships you've ever experienced, along with the fifth, most profound benefit that ties everything together. Let's talk about the friendship upgrade. When you're not constantly surrounded by family or roommates, something magical happens to your social connections. 1. Visits become events. When friends or family come over, it's for quality time and no just cohabitation. 2. Conversations go deeper. Without daily small talk, you discuss what truly matters. 3. You attract your tribe. Solitude helps you discern who energizes versus drains you. 79-year-old widow Eleanor made this discovery. My daughters used to visit out of obligation. Now we have ladies' nights where we actually want to be together. Last week, my 50-year-old daughter confessed she's jealous of my freedom. Now, the fifth and most transformative benefit, the gift of unfiltered self-discovery. Psychologists call this late-life individuation, the process of finally becoming your complete, unfiltered self. Here's how solo living accelerates this. Creative liberation. That hobby you abandoned decades ago. Now's your chance? Spiritual depth. Time for reflection leads to remarkable personal insights. Boundary wisdom. You'll learn to say no gracefully and yes wholeheartedly. Consider 83-year-old Frank, who took up watercolor painting during his first year alone. I discovered I'm actually terrible at it. He laughs, but the joy is in the trying. At this age, I don't have to be good, just happy. Creating your authentic solo lifestyle. 1. Design a you museum. Display photos, items that tell your story. 2. Start a curiosity journal. Note new interests without pressure to pursue. 3. Practice mirror talks. Have conversations with your reflection. Sounds strange but reveals inner wisdom. The beautiful paradox? The more comfortable you become alone, the more magnetic you become to others. As 87-year-old yoga instructor Miriam puts it, living alone didn't isolate might, made me more interesting. My grandchildren actually seek my advice now. What's one long-forgotten interest you'd like to rediscover? Share below. Your idea might inspire someone else's journey. You know what separates those who thrive alone from those who struggle? It's not about personality, it's about systems. Today, we'll transform those beautiful benefits we've discussed into daily practices that keep you independent, safe, and vibrantly happy in your own space. Let's start with the independence infrastructure. The most successful solo seniors don't just wing it, they create smart support structures. 1. The check-in web. Establish a rotating check-in system with 3 to 5 trusted contacts. POE. Use varied methods. Sunday family calls, Wednesday neighbor visits, daily text emojis to a friend. Pro tip. Create code words for when you need real help versus casual connection. 2. Home is your health ally. Install smart plugs that turn lights on, off automatically, prevents forgetfulness. Use color-coded pill organizers, red for AM, blue for PM, placed by your coffee station. Place non-slip mats in strategic spots, not just the shower near bed and favorite chairs too. 3. The 5-minute daily reset. Every evening. PED, 1 minute, straighten high-traffic areas, prevents falls. 2 minutes. Prep next day's essentials, meds, keys, grocery list. Check 2 minutes. Check safety items, stove off, door locked, phone charged. Now, let's talk about joy engineering, because safety alone isn't enough. Here's how to design a home that actively boosts happiness. Create delight zones. A sunny windowsill with plants, a cozy reading nook with favorite books. Install a Memory wall. Rotating photos that spark joy and conversation. Practice micro-seasonal. Decorating. Small changes like autumn, leaves in a bowl or summer shells on the table. 80-year-old Lydia uses what she calls her happy lights colored LED bulbs she changes monthly. February was lavender for calm, March is green for renewal. It's silly, but it makes me smile. The Solo Seniors Emergency Toolkit. 1. Medical lanyard. Keep vital info, allergies, medications, emergency contacts in a waterproof pouch by the door. 2. Grab-a-reacher. Not just for picking things up, can also open high windows or pull curtains. 3. Voice assistant setup, programmed with reminders, take your pills, call Susan, and emergency commands. Remember, preparation isn't about fear, it's about freedom. As 84-year-old solo dweller Arthur says, "My systems mean my kids don't worry, and I don't have to prove I'm fine. We all relax." Your turn. What's one system you'll implement this week? Share your plans below. We're all learning from each other.